Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing well wherever you are because I'm not doing so bad myself either. Now I'm sorry if it feels like there's been a lack of videos and streams lately. I've just been busy trying to get through exams, get through work, and life in general. Today I want to sit down and have a chat with you all and talk about this past season of Overwatch, the good and the bad, as well as talk about things to look forward to in the upcoming season. Now before I do that, however, I have a very special announcement to make, and you guys may have seen a sneak peek of it here and there. But basically, me and a few of my friends, including Luminum and Dijichi, have come together and formed a new stream team called Transcend Gaming. Now I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've shown so far. In just a few days, our team channel has gotten already close to 3,000 subscribers. That is just insane, and that blows my mind. So thank you once again, and if you haven't seen it yet, here's a sneak peek of our first introductory video. So Transcend is basically a stream team and a content creation team, which hopefully in the future might expand into esports, I don't know, but we basically wanted to bring together our communities and create more content for you guys, as well as to have a dedicated channel where we can put together content as a team and collective, rather than just having our own individual channels with our own separate communities. Now, in terms of how this idea came about, basically it started from when people were constantly harassing us in-game as a collective by calling us things such as transdac, and instead of taking it negatively, we took it, turned it around on its head, and made it into something much better, much more positive, and completely different. So if you guys like what you see and you want to support our new stream team, you can find us over on Twitter at the Twitter handle TranscendOCE, or our new YouTube channel, which I will link down below in the description box. Alrighty, so season 16 has just begun. In fact, I've actually done my placements on one of my accounts, which will be uploaded over on the Transcend Gaming channel very shortly. So I just want to take this opportunity to reflect on this past season and my experience in Ranked. Now let's start with the good, because I actually sort of enjoyed season 15 quite a bit more than the previous few seasons, and I think this is largely because of the huge patches and the balance fixes for a lot of different heroes, which aimed to fix the issue of goats that was ruining the game at that point. So in season 15 it felt like a lot of different heroes were actually playable again, and that goats wasn't just the only team comp that you could run, even though it was still a thing. As someone who plays a lot of Symmetra, this didn't really affect me too much because, believe it or not, Symmetra was actually quite effective against goats. But seeing my other friends be able to play all these different heroes that they really couldn't play before without getting flamed was a nice change to see. I mean, even Symmetra herself got a really good quality of life buff halfway through the season, where the bugginess of her teleporter was fixed significantly. Speaking of buffs, there were a lot of heroes that got really good balance fixes, but there were some that seemed to be just a little heavy-handed and were buffed a little too much, and yes, I'm talking about heroes such as Doomfist. And for those of you who have been following me for quite some time, you know that this is something that I find very frustrating with Blizzard. For some reason, it always feels like Blizzard has no issues with leaving some characters really strong and overpowered, while other characters aren't that great and are pretty much not used at all in competitive. Now, one other thing I was a little disappointed about in this past ranked season is the introduction of Baptiste, who I thought would make a big impact on the game. He's not a bad hero by any means. In fact, he has a very interesting hero design. I just don't see him often in competitive, and when I do see him, it's when people are running bunker comps where, they have a Bastion along with the Baptiste, and that gets very annoying to play against. All in all, I do think season 15 was pretty decent. It didn't really introduce anything groundbreaking, but it did improve the game's experience for a lot of people compared to previous seasons, which was really good. And I really do hope that the game continues to keep improving and feel better to play for everyone. Before I end this video, I do want to talk about the Overwatch workshop, which I haven't really touched upon since its introduction in the PTR. For those of you who aren't familiar with the workshop, it's basically a new set of tools that you can use in custom games to pretty much do whatever you want and create a whole new range of game modes. I personally haven't used it that much because I suck at coding and I have no idea what's going on, but I've seen some absolutely crazy and amazing stuff being created by users all over the community, including bringing back Mercy's mass Frez. So as you can see, there's some pretty amazing stuff you can do with the workshop, and I mean, you guys are definitely more creative than me, so if there's anything cool that you come up with, make sure to show them and send them my way. Anyways, that's it for today's video, and I hope you guys are as excited about Transcend Gaming as I am. Once again, thank you so much for the incredible support that you've already shown us, and we hope to make you proud. If you want to check us out, I'll link everything down in the description box below. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.